Hey, it's Tuesday, November 4th. This is Cam, and I just got back from Queens. I was up on the Upper East Side with David and his boyfriend, and I decided I didn't want to go to the Met because they have this whole, like, suggested donation of $14 when you go in, and, like, we were just going to give $1, but then I felt kind of really self-conscious, and honestly, I don't really care a whole lot about museums anyway. I guess I'm not cultured in that way. So I decided to just walk around and then get back home, and somehow ended up on a train that went to Queens, and it went above ground, which I've seen that before, and I was like, why is everything getting so ugly? And I was like, oh yeah, it's because I'm in Queens. Sorry for people who live in Queens, but dude, it's like not. It doesn't. It just aesthetically, it looks pretty bad up there. Uh, and yeah, what's up? I saw your Halloween costume. I saw Becca's Halloween costume. I thought those were great. You all looked really good. I did see a lot of people who did the Joker, but honestly, I think you did it better than most people that I saw, from what I saw. Because a lot of the people that I saw who were doing the Joker from the Batman movie from the summer, Heath Ledger, they just didn't do a very good job with the face paint, and sometimes that's all they had. They didn't bother with the clothes. So yeah, thumbs up. You all looked really nice. And sorry there was drama at your party. Uh, I guess it sounds like you handled it in a mature way. I don't know. I probably would have handled it the same way. My house, people doing stupid shit, like people even saying stupid shit. I'd be like, just get the fuck out. You know, where do you think you are? This is my place, so fuck you. And yeah, and that's that. Anyway, and yeah, feel free if you want to read an excerpt from my story, "Girl in the Tub," which is in Deadlines, available at Comet Press. You can order it online or even order on Amazon. And if you do, make sure, whether you order, well, yeah, if you get the book, make sure you go to Amazon and leave a customer review. Those mean a lot. But anyway, yeah, feel free to read an excerpt if you want. Don't, whatever. I don't care. It's cool. Like you definitely can though. Don't feel like you're being presumptuous by thinking that you could, because yeah, I don't care. I'll read a little bit from the story, just tell you. Actually, I'm just going to read the very beginning. So here goes. It's time for a story from Cameron. It's called Girl in the Tub. So there's this girl in the tub, and there's me out here in the living room with the television on. The Saturday morning cartoons flash across the screen, but I absolutely detest them. The bright colors, the supposed educational value, and all the things going on that I just don't get. Whatever happened to the fun cartoons? Am I too old to understand what kids are into these days? I remember little blue creatures with white pants that matched their white hats. Except for the papa of the bunch. He had a red hat and red pants. There might have been other small, insignificant variations among the Smurfs, but for the most part, they were simple and much easier to understand than the shit I see now. I've got to change the station. Better yet, I'll cut it off. There's nothing good on Saturday mornings. Yeah, I need to like actually probably read through this before I decide to read an excerpt on my vlog, so I'm not blah, blah, all that. But yes, the book once again, Deadlines. Go get it. It's really awesome. Lots of good stories in there. So yeah, enough of that. I don't really have a lot else to talk about. I do want to. I'm not going to read from this book, but I just finished a book. And it's really awesome. You all might have heard of it. It's called The Average American Male by Chad Kultgen. I'm probably butchering his name. And it apparently came out a couple years ago, I think, maybe just a year ago. It's on paperback now, obviously, because that's what I read. If you know the Tucker Max book at all, I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell. Like this is kind of along the same lines. This is fictional, although I don't know how much the author draws from his own experiences. But completely funny, hilarious book, a really easy read. I recommend you go read it right away. If you're easily offended, if you take things to heart, if you take uh, I don't know, sometimes the honest male perspective, always really thinking and how he thinks about women, and if you get offended by that, this might not be the book for you. Even if you're gay, there are some things, even though I'm obviously like gay, and I love it, I love it. I thought it was really funny. Basically, it's just like a book about a guy and his dealings with two girls. The first girl's I won't give away too much, but it's the girl he's dating that he kind of can't stand anymore, and another girl he gets interested in, and it's just kind of like he says exactly what he's thinking, but a lot of it's just like the funny, like your common everyday, like your guys can relate to type situations, meeting the parents, girlfriend saying I love you and what you say back, and like what the guy's really thinking though. Uh, he talks about in the book, and it's hilarious. It's funny. I don't know if every guy really thinks this way, but I think Yeah, it's good. It's really funny. And so yeah, Cameron recommends The Average American Male. Uh, so yeah, go out and read it. Really good book. And since I mentioned the Tucker Max book, I Hope They Surf Through in Hell, which they're actually it's in production, a movie right now. Actually saw Tucker Max at Duke speak and really enjoyed it. He's exact in person. He's exactly like he is like in his writing. Again, people I can see people being like really offended by his stuff. People are really offended by his writing, but I think it's funny. I think you can't take everything too seriously, and I give both these authors and their work 2 thumbs up. If anyone cares out there, great stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off now. So happy election day, everyone. Uh, yeah, and things things are looking exciting. I don't even really care a whole lot. I mean, I'm kind of assuming Obama's going to take it, but I'm not the biggest Obama supporter. I definitely prefer him over McCain, but honestly, I don't really. This year, I'm just like whatever. Like I think we'll be better off with Obama, but I'm not super enthusiastic about him. I was a Clinton supporter, so I guess I'm not really bitter, but I'm kind of like yeah, I was excited by her. I never got that excited about Obama, but good for him. Hopefully he'll be the next president. So I'll talk to y'all later.